think opportunities like the concerts are always good. So hello, welcome to the vlog. You're joining me today on the stroll to work, and I hope you enjoy it. It's been 4 or 5 months since we moved house, and one of the things that's meant is that I rarely walk into town anymore. And so today I thought I'd take a little detour on the way into work and just show you what town looks like, because I feel like it's been absent from the vlog for rather too long. So we were at the Circus on Ice the other night, and for 5 marks, which is about £2.45, it was fantastic entertainment, even if it wasn't a particularly quality circus. But the ringmaster, I mean, I worked out at least 6 languages that he was speaking, because obviously he wasn't from here. They were Ukrainian, well, not obviously, but he wasn't. They were a Ukrainian circus, and yeah, he was using all the major European languages to communicate all at the same time. It was hilarious. Anyway, here's some photos, and I think Rowan got some footage. We'll try and put that in as well. Probably my favourite act, which I think my brother Dave should endeavour to do. Anyway, here we are in town. I guess the big news for this vlog is that by the time you see this, we'll be 1 week away from our end of term concert with the music students, which will be happening up in the Don Cultura here. Last year it was cold. In fact, most years we've used it around December time. It's really cold, and I don't know if that's going to be any different. We did try and look at other venues, but there just aren't venues that have the space that we need. So, you know, there's a few hours and we'll just dress up warm and be a bit cold. But looking forward to the concert. That's actually where I'm going now, is to a rehearsal. It will be mostly Rowan's violin students who are playing, but not exclusively. There'll be some of the people I teach, some of the people that I teach involved as well in that. And again, probably up around 20 different young people is what we expect, and it's going to be good. I think opportunities like the concerts are always good because they're a very tangible thing for people to aim at, and it's great for family and friends to get to see and encourage young people with the progress they've made. Speaking of progress and achievement, we had a great weekend last weekend when I'm filming this, and with a group of young people from churches across Bosnia and Herzegovina. We had 6 young people come to Yaitsa for a weekend, sort of like workshops and training, you know, how to play in a worship band. There's a very whimpery dog over there on the bridge. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, no, so it was a really good weekend. The young people seemed to get loads out of it. They all played together on the Sunday morning in church, which was great. And they were mostly people, well, all the people there had all been part of the band at the youth conference in Sarajevo that we were at a few months ago. And so it was great to have the opportunity to work with them, encourage them, and also give them the chance to try recording, which was a first for all of them. So it seems we have jumped into really using the studio for much more than I expected to this soon. And while I would still say that I don't see it as a complete project, it's a work in progress with an emphasis on the work, but lots of work is going on in there. And did a day of recording with a band that Buddha plays with, a blues band. We want to put out a single. That's great, that's gone really well. Mix is coming together fantastic, and me and him are songwriting there quite a lot, so it's really good. And for me, important that these young people get a chance to play there, even though we're not going to do anything particularly with what they've recorded. I mean, we'll mix it down for them so they have it as a keepsake. It's not going to be put out into the wild, as it were, but that they know that that opportunity, that possibility is there for them, that we can help them, we can encourage them, we can provide a practical way for them to do something they probably didn't think was possible. It's really fantastic. So yeah, it's a real privilege to be able to provide opportunities like that. Also, final bit of news update for this vlog. By the time you watch this, if everything has gone to plan, then season 2 of Perspectiva, the radio show produced by the church here that goes out on local radio, will be back on air. So that's cool. And again, having the new studio space has really helped with that. As much as anything, just to, like, when you're in a space that's properly set up for something, your work there feels more important. And that might seem like a silly thing, but it's a thing, I think, and I don't think it's a bad thing. So it's nice to have a space that feels like this is a proper creative space, and what we make here has value, and is less bodged together than it was being when we were throwing a pop-up studio into one of the bedrooms in the church. So this is me arriving at the church. I've got 20 minutes to get a guitar out, make sure I remember the song I'm supposed to be playing before I go into rehearsal. Then after rehearsal, I've got courses through to the evening here, and yeah, it's going to be good. Got someone coming back for bass lessons for the first time since taking a break before the summer. Someone has come back for their second bass lesson ever, so that's good because we've not had too many people doing bass recently, and bass playing is really important. Probably the most important instrument in the band, but don't say that too lightly. Probably the most important instrument in the band, but don't say that too loudly. There you go. That's it for this week's vlog. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for concerts and giving young people new opportunities. Do leave us a comment or question if you want to know more, and do remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.